Hello, this is Giselle Janella, and I am vouching for your soul based love relationship. That's why you're here. Thank you so much for being part of the community. I wonder what did you get out of the previous videos that I share. If you have any questions or any comments that you missed posting on the previous videos, please leave them here. I'll be happy to read them and also comment. And if it's a question, I'll be more than happy to answer. Okay, in this video, I will share about opportunity number 7. This is 7. Opportunity number 7, which is self-mastery. Okay, let's check it out. As mentioned, love relationships are beautiful gifts for self-discovery and spiritual expansion. Self-mastery is attained through self-discovery. As mentioned earlier, self-mastery goes hand in hand with ego mastery, which also mentioned in previous video that it also goes hand in hand with fear mastery. So then ego doesn't have the chance to mess up with you with fear and other feelings that cascade out of it. As mentioned earlier, self-mastery goes hand in hand with ego mastery like two wheels on a bicycle. If you miss one wheel, it will be clunky, messy, or will look really crazy. Both wheels are essential for self-actualization. Love relationships offer you all these fantastic opportunities. Wunderbar, as the Germans would say, right? For self-mastery, you must transform from the most ignored and unrevised challenges and any other internal challenges you may have so you are ready to catch the favorable winds life brings you. Please do not let daunting feelings arise thinking, oh, that. You know that you and only you can eat an elephant one bite at a time, right? Figuratively speaking, of course. Any transformation requires a conscious commitment to sustain it. And as I tell my students and clients, this before embarking on the journey. If I were to say to you, you can attain transformation fast or take this shortcut, I will be lying to you. And I do not like that. Be patient and move steadily applying Kaizen every step of the way. Remember Kaizen? Kaizen is about doing things and perfecting them and making them better every step of the way. Just a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. Okay? Self mastery is a rewarding journey. Of course, you may encounter a challenge now and then. Take it as a tool to test you and recalibrate yourself. Each challenge is a unique opportunity to seize. You will know you have attained more self mastery when that person, event, or circumstance that used to bother you stops bothering you altogether. In fact, you can gain a deep understanding, which is the step before attaining wisdom. You also gain insights about the moron, the idiotic, and even the asshole who crossed your path, or even if you were that. Serving as a tool to sharpen yourself and know yourself better. You can be at peace knowing they serve their purpose, even the narcissistic or sociopath. If you engage with one or a couple of these characters, it is because you match them. That encounter was never a reason for you to talk yourself down or bash yourself with disrespect. Instead, you can create inner peace and have the mental and emotional space to focus on what is essential for you, saying goodbye to the impermanent. And since you already got what you needed from the interaction, they become redundant. They don't need to show up at all or in the same way as they used to. And talking about morons, on the path to self mastery, nothing is a waste. ever, my friend. So I'm going to make a pause here to really, I invite you to consider the times when you have interacted with people that you thought, wow, how did I get myself into this? What did I miss? How come did I couldn't tell that this was coming? Look, life will present you with many different opportunities for you to sharpen yourself more and more and more. So nothing really goes to waste. Even if, say, that you engage in interacting with someone that you were not meant to interact, that doesn't go to waste because you can distill, insights. You can really look at that situation for what it was, right? And then you can decide, right? And you can actually have a much more critical view. It's not that you criticize yourself, but you can be more critical about how you allow yourself to engage. And I just mentioned here how when, say, a moron, okay, or a sociopath, doesn't matter, or a narcissist comes your way, that person could only come your way because energetically you resonated with that person. So this is not about you putting the blame on that person and saying, he or she was so horrible to me and was such a moron, and I suffer so much because of this person. No, it's about looking at it's like, okay, so I realized that because, say, for example, I was disconnected from my here and now, present here and now, and I was disconnected from myself. I was disconnected from my intuition, that my intuition was telling me, don't go there, don't talk to this person. And instead, I was engaged with my ego structure that was saying, yes, go, go, go and talk to that person. He is wonderful. She is wonderful. Then you click, and then the aftermath, you know what it was. So this is not about condemning the experience that created pain or chaos in your life, because it served a purpose. Okay, even if you didn't plan for it, even if it wasn't as part of your destiny per se, nothing goes to waste. So self mastery is not a path that you can actually shortcut, accelerate as much as you wish. I have heard from some people saying, well, I really want to go there really fast, say, attaining personal mastery or spiritual mastery, right? Because I want to help other people, because I want to serve more people. Well, I invite you, if you heard these thoughts, right, I invite you to really pick them, okay, and examine them. Because in order for you to help other people, to be of service, or to be able to impact more people, the only way that you can do it is by being more and more genuine. The more and more you are connected with your soul, with the source that you are as a creator yourself, the more you can do that. So don't be fooled by what the ego structure tells you. Examine your thoughts. That is part of self-mastery. All right, so we shared already the 7 most unrevised challenges, and with this, number 7, the opportunity. I've shared the 7 opportunities that I've listed in the book. There are more that are listed in the membership site. So then please make sure that you get the book once it's published, because you will have access to that membership site. And I mentioned in other videos how the information that I have prepared to share with you is really vast. So then putting all of that information in one book, and it may be actually too lengthy. That's why, as an educator and as an instructor also, I have learned to give students bits of information, pieces that they can digest, so they can take the next step and take more. Okay, one bit at a time. You have to be patient. Rome was not built in one day. Right? So the path of self-mastery is also not built in even a year. Okay? It's okay. You are on this path. I'm still am on this path. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. I mean, self-mastery is not about time. It's not about how fast we get there. Because if you think about in terms of Kaizen and Ikigai, it's about you doing the thing that you do with the pure intention that you do it better each time. Okay? This is the path of mastery. So you can fulfill your Ikigai, which is your reason for living, your reason for existing here on this physical plane, right? In one of my many trips to Kyoto, which is one of my favorite places in Japan, where I used to go very frequently when I lived there, and even as a not living in Japan anymore, then I will make sure that I'll get there, because the experience of really being able to see and touch Kaizen and Ikigai, it's very tangible there because it's part of the culture. And in one of my many trips, I really love going to the alleys of art. I love art. And this is called kokeshi. Kokeshi is this limbless doll that is crafted with special tools and with a lot of intention. So in one of my trips, I actually got to meet a kokeshi master. And this man was creating these dolls for more than 40 years, almost 50 years then. And I asked him, so what inspired him to create these beautiful dolls? And his answer was just very simple. He said to me, this is my reason for living. So to create art was the reason for living for him. And he said, what will be the meaning of my life if I didn't create this art form that others can enjoy? It's just very simple, very profound. So take your life, take your love relationship as an art form. See, this is not about how fast you get there. This is not about when you get there. It's about dedicating yourself to craft your art in a way that you feel happy with. So no one can tell you, well, if you don't attain self-mastery in a year, then you are a bad person or you are dumb or whatever. No, it's not about that. You cannot rush your self-mastery. However, what you can do is you can dedicate yourself to self-mastery. Self-mastery, spiritual mastery, and by being in that space, you can create mastery in your love relationships. So I invite you to do that. So I will see you on another set of videos. Remember to share this video, give a thumbs up, like button, press the like button, and leave your comment. Share this video with those who you know will appreciate this information. So I will see you next. Thank you.